Hello students, welcome back to all of you. Today we will solve the remaining problems of the worksheet 3. Before that, once again I will mention you that please download the video and move to library option of your YouTube. Then you can see a good quality of video. Okay, let's start. Now we are going to start the problem number 6. What was our question? Question was prove that the sum of three interior angles, that means sum of three interior angles of a triangle is 180. That means we have to prove that this angle plus this angle plus this angle, sum of all these three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Now we have to prove this property or this angle sum property using the linear pair of angles property. Okay, now a construction is needed, that's why we extended BC in both sides, E and up to F and BA up to G. Clear? Now see here, sum of these two angles is 180 degree. Okay, we know if one line is standing on another line, then sum of these two angles is 180 degree. So if this angle is X, then this angle will be 180 minus X. So therefore angle ACB, this angle, okay, equals to 180 minus angle ACF. This angle equals to 180 minus ACF. Which property? By which property? Linear pair of angles. Okay, similarly this angle BAC equals to, we can write 180 minus this angle. That means 180 minus this angle is our CAG. By which property? Same property. Linear pair of angles. And then in the same manner, this angle and angle ABC equals to 180 minus this angle, and this angle is EBA or EBG, whatever you can say, EBA. Okay, by which property? Same property. Now marking them as equation 1, 2 and 3. Okay, and now adding equation 1, 2 and 3, we can write to the left hand side ACB plus BAC plus ABC. Adding all the angles of the left hand side, similarly all the angles of right hand side. 180 minus angle ACF plus 180 minus angle CAG plus 180 minus EBA. Okay, now 180 plus 180 plus 180, that is 540 degree. Okay, 18 36 plus 18 54 degree, that is 540 degree. Taking minus common from all these three angles, where we can write angle ACF plus angle CAG plus angle EBA. Okay. Now we know complete angle means, complete rotation means, or complete angle means 360 degree. Okay. We know complete angle or complete rotation means 360 degree. Now our journey starts from here, and after complete rotation we are coming back to C. That means total angle is 360 degree. Now see ACF, this angle, plus CAG, this angle. We are starting from here, and EBA, that means complete rotation. Okay, and complete rotation means 360 degree. So 540 minus 360 degree. So we can write 180 degree. Hence proved all the sum of three interior angles, that is angle A, angle B, angle C, equals to 180 degree. Clear? Now we are coming to problem number 8. Okay, sorry, 7. Next problem. Now it is given that this is the figure. Our construction part is draw MN parallel to RS. Okay, parallel to RS. We are drawing a line through T, through T, a line MN parallel to RS, as given PQ parallel to RS, and by construction MN parallel to RS. So we can write MN is also parallel to PQ. Okay, we know if one line is parallel to another line and another line is parallel to the first line, then first and third line is parallel to each other. Hence, by our given condition PQ parallel to RS, by our construction MN parallel to RS, so we can say MN parallel to PQ. Now also given angle PQT, this angle is 120 degree, and TRS, this angle is 100 degree. Okay, we have to find this angle. Okay, and also given angle PQT equals to 120 degree and angle TRS equals to 100 degree. We have to find angle QTR equals to question mark. That is, we have to find the value of angle QTR. Clear? Now, if this angle is 120 degree, then automatically this angle will be 180 minus 120, that is 60 degree. Why? We know sum of interior angles on the same side of the transversal. If this is transversal, sum of interior angles on the same side of the transversal, sum of these two angles is 180 degree. So if this is 120 degree, that will be 60 degree. In the same manner, if this is 80 degree, then it will be 80 degree. Why? Because they are on the same side, that is on the right hand side of the transversal TR, and they are also interior angles. So as angle PQT equals to 120 degree, therefore angle MTQ equals to 180 minus 120, that is 60 degree. What is the reason? As they lie on the same as they lie on the same side of the transversal TQ, and also they are interior angle. Okay, I write here in full details. Okay, in full detail, they lie on the same side of the transversal as well as they are interior angle. So their sum is 180 degree. So MTQ is 180 minus 120, that is 60 degree. In the same manner, as angle TRS equal to 100 degree, this angle 100 degree, therefore this angle RTN equals to 180 minus 100 degree, that is 80 degree. Using the same property, we can say. Okay, now therefore angle QTR, we can see that sum of all these three angles is 180 degree because they lie on the straight line MN. We know if there is three angles, then this angle plus this angle plus this angle equals to 180 degree. So angle QTR equals to 180 minus sum of these two angles, that is MTQ plus angle RTN. Okay, this angle plus this angle. Now 180 minus MTQ means our value is 60 degree plus RTN means 80 degree. That is 180 minus 140, that is 40 degree. Okay, so this is our answer and this is the value of X. Clear? Now we are coming to the problem 8, 9 and 10. Wait. Now we are coming to problem number 8. That is, this is the figure you can see from your worksheet, and already I mentioned download the worksheet. After that, compare the problem with the given solution. Clear? Now this in this figure, this angle equals to 60 degree and this angle 105 degree. We have to find this angle, the value of X. Angle here PSM, this angle PSM equals to 60 degree equals to this angle RST. This point is T. Why? Because they are vertically opposite angles. See, they are vertically opposite angles. So value of these two angles are equal. So if this angle is 60 degree, this angle is also 60 degree. Okay. Now this angle is 105 degree. So this angle is, therefore now angle RTS equals to 180 minus 105 degree, that is 75 degree. By which property? As angle RTS and angle RTQ, this angle and this angle are linear pair of angles. Okay, you can see RT is standing on this line. So sum of these two angles is 180 degree. So now this angle 60 degree, this angle 75 degree. So now by using angle sum property, that is sum of all three angles of a triangle is 180 degree. So X equal to 180 minus 60 plus 75 degree. By which property? Using angle sum property. Okay. Now 180 minus sum of these two angles 60 and 75, 135. Okay. Now value of this is 45 degree. So value of x is 45 degree. Okay. So it's now we are coming to problem number 9 and 10. Problem number 9 is define adjacent angle with example. Already I mentioned in the previous classes, adjacent angle means that there will be two angles, okay, first condition, and both the angle will have a common side and common vertex, and both angle will lie on the opposite side of the common arm or common side. See, this is two angles, angle PRS, angle PRS and angle SRQ. This angle and this angle lie on the same side, okay, lie on the opposite side, sorry, not same side, opposite side of the common arm RS, okay. Angle PREQ on the left hand side of the common side RS, and this angle on the right hand side of the common arm RS, and they have a common vertex R, so they are adjacent angles. And this definition and example already given in the previous video. Okay. Now question number 10. Using angle sum property, prove that each angle of a equilateral triangle is 60 degree. Now angle sum property is, what is our angle sum property? Suppose ABC, then angle A plus angle B plus angle C equals to 180 degree. That is, sum of all three interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. That is our angle sum property. And it is given that it is an equilateral triangle. It is an equilateral triangle. And equilateral triangle means all the three sides of the triangle is equal. If three sides is equal, then three angles are also equal. So as triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle, so angle A equals to angle B equals to angle C. All angles are equal, and say suppose x say. Therefore we can write, therefore 1 implies x plus x, that is 180 degree. So 3x equal to 180 degree. So x equals to 60 degree. Clear? So we can say all the angles of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree. Okay? Today up to that. Thank you and wait for next class.